Allowances are probably the largest pitfall that custom homeowners walk into. Ahead of signing the contract for a home, you tell the builder, hey, I've got a budget of $1 million to build this custom home. And the builder budgets the house out and he sees he's at $1.1 million. A real simple way to get that number down is go in and take a look at your allowance items and artificially lower those numbers at contract stage, knowing that as the homeowner, per contract, you're going to be on the hook to pay the difference later and you don't really know what it costs anyways. So what we have done to overcome that is we tie our allowances to actual bids. Now, the plumbing fixtures that we are allowing for may not be exactly what you want, but when you sign the contract with us, you see that rather than being $10,000 for plumbing fixtures, it's $10,162.73. And there's a picture book that has the exact pictures of what we bid that's going to go in your home. You know when you sign that contract that you can get these items for that dollar amount and not spend a penny more. Typically speaking, what we do is we try to have some conversations ahead of time of what it is the homeowners are looking for. So for instance, appliances. Are you thinking that you want to be a Sub-Zero Wolf, or are you thinking you want to be a KitchenAid? That is an item right there that could be a substantial difference in cost. We're going to have some of those conversations up front and try to get our initial bid to have as many of those details as possible so there's no surprises later. Allowances are portions of your budget that the homeowner is ultimately on the hook to pay any differences on or get credited for differences. What allowances signify in the TA French world is that this is a detail we are going to firm up later. You're going to get with a specialist and our interior designer to take a final look at this later and say, hey, we want to upgrade our countertops, or we want to go to a different door style of cabinet. It means it's something that is not finalized yet, but we will get there. In addition to those items, there's also allowance items for things like landscaping, driveway, and pools. And the reason why we have those as allowances is even on your plan that you currently have, your site plan that shows those, that's a pretty good idea of what it's going to be like. But what we found is homeowners, from the time that it's just a vacant lot with trees and brush and you can't really see too much, to the time that your home is up, constructed, windows are in, your ideas of how you want your pool laid out or your landscaping or your driveway, they're probably going to change. And in some cases it may be significantly. So we've got them an allowance, labeled as an allowance, to signify we're going to revisit this further during construction and we're going to make changes according to how you want things at that point in time.